Hi, I'm Lynch Chowning, and today I'm going to teach you how to cross tune and play one of my favorite tunes of all time, Midnight on the Water. The first thing you have to do is get your fiddle in tune. Of course, originally you are at E, A, D, and G. But what we're going to do today is we're going to bring a couple of those strings down. So we'll do that now. I'll kind of walk you through that. The E string is going to come down a full step to a D note. So we're going to use our peg to sort of get nearby, and then we'll use the fine tuners to get close, or closer, or perfect actually. And then we're going to take the G all the way down to D. Now, one of the things you're going to want to do when you're doing this at home is you're going to want to double check this with your tuner, because one of the things that happens, at least on my fiddle, is that when you lower that G string, the D string has a tendency to go up in pitch. So you want to watch out for that. And you want to make that lower D match it perfectly. And because you've lowered it so much, you've actually made the tension really, really loose on that string. So one of the things you're going to want to watch out for is not to hit it too hard, because you'll get a really crazy pitch thing that will happen. You can hear that. It sounds really funny. So nice and easy on there. So now what you have is D, A, D, and D. Lots of D's. So I'm going to play through the A part really quickly and show you how that works, and then we'll do the B part, and then we'll put it all together. So here's the A part. That one of the things I'm doing is I'm sliding up with my second finger. So I'm going from F sharp to A. The other thing you can do, if you're not comfortable with that yet, you can just go to an open string, which works perfectly fine. It's totally okay. Now, the bow rocking is one of my favorite parts, and what we're going to do, you're going to start with, well, what was our G string is now a D string. So G, and you can see how I'm just grabbing the D string but not letting go of the G string. So let's put that first part. I start with a trill a lot of times. 1, 2, 1, 0, 1. Slide. Slide. And that little melody is. Then that just repeats. The other really fun thing that you can do with this actually is you can do the exact same melody on the lower string, because it's also a D string. Like that. So then the B part, I'll play it for you, and then I'll just show you any of the important tricks you need to know. without the droning strings, because that has a tendency to help. So here we go. As many slurs as I can to keep this fairly smooth, but at the very end, the ending phrase, I try to do some single bows, just a little bit more, just to give it a little bit of lilt there. So we're going to take it from the top, and I'm going to do a little bit of each of what I'm showing you, some single notes, some droning notes, and some slide, or some single or some open instead of the slide. One of the things that you need to do when you're working on this, when you've cross-tuned, you want to double check your tuning again after a couple of minutes, because it has a tendency to go out of tune when it's out of whack like that. It takes a while to settle in. And because the droning element is so important in this song, definitely checking your tuning, big deal, big important deal. So don't be afraid to do that. All right, so here's all of Midnight on the Water with each of the elements that I showed you. Here we go. And there you go. Midnight on the Water, written by Luke Thomasson, father of the great Benny Thomasson, back in about 1911. It's been a beautiful tune this whole time, and I hope you enjoy it.